Hey everyone, it's Mary here. Welcome back for another Cook With Me video. In today's video, we will be making chicken tortilla soup. I got this from my friend Stacy, and she just, she was just taking notes as she found this recipe, and she does not remember where she found it from because I asked her years ago and she gave me this. But I had this for dinner one night at her house. She made it, and chef's kiss. It was so good. But my friend Stacy, she knows how to cook. She is a really good cook. So Stacy girl, if you're watching, hey girl, hey, you know you can throw down in the kitchen. All right, so yeah, it's been years since I made this recipe. I only made it once since the time she gave this to me, like years ago. It is in the middle of the summertime, but I've been craving it. So we are just gonna turn the AC down low, pretend it's freezing cold in here, and enjoy some chicken tortilla soup tonight for dinner. Okay, so the first part, I already got started off camera, which was I just chopped up 5 cloves of garlic, okay? And then I chopped up 1 onion. And now I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil into my big pot here, and we're going to saute the onions and garlic, and then we're going to puree it in my little blender. This is the only blender I have, it's my little Ninja blender. But yeah, that's gonna be the first part. Let's get started. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of this olive oil. Okay, I have 5 cloves of garlic chopped up, and we're going to go ahead and saute that. All right, I have 1 onion chopped up. It does not say what kind of onion, so I just used a yellow onion. All right, so we're gonna saute the onion and the garlic together. Okay, so let's do a start time. It's 8 p.m. right now. I did spend a couple of minutes chopping the onion and garlic together. But so the start time is roughly about 8 o'clock p.m. This is going to be a late night dinner. I just did not have time earlier today. Not to mention I'm having a headache. I just took some Tylenol, so hopefully my head will feel better and I'm not gonna be miserable doing this. I'm going to go ahead and warm up my coffee too. I've been sipping on some coffee, but it's time to warm it up. Don't you like my coffee cup, Unfiltered Mama? Ooh, I can definitely smell that garlic and onion cooking. Ooh, it is a strong, strong scent. But I don't know about you, but I love onion and garlic. Like, even like when you chop this garlic and onion and your hands smell like onion for days. Even when you wash your hands just absorb that onion smell for days. I like that. Call me weird, but I will be sniffing my hands for like the next couple days because my hands will be smelling like onion. I don't know, I always like that, you know, I don't know why. I'm weird, I guess. So I'm about to pull this out and we're going to go ahead and blend it. I probably should just go ahead and turn this fire. I'm going to turn the fire off because we're going to be a while blending other stuff. So yeah, I'm going to turn this off so it's not going to burn the bottom of my pan. And yeah, let's go ahead and scoop this out and we're going to blend it. Okay, that is everything right here. It is roughly about almost 8 ounces. Okay, so this is the recipe right here. This is the ingredients if you want to take a screenshot. And then over here we have the directions. So I'm not using the Rolano peppers. I'm going to use a can of green chili peppers. So I'm skipping that step. I'm skipping the step of cleaning out the seeds and pureeing them in the food processor. I'm going to puree the fire roasted tomatoes after I do this. So, because I just wanted to get that done in the pot. I'm sauteed my onions and garlic, and then I'm going to puree them. Let's go ahead and do that. This container's hot. It's kind of gross. Gross looking. Ooh, that is really hot. Alright, I guess that's going to be good enough. That's as much as I'm going to do. Alright, let's see what is next. So I pureed that. So I need to add the pureed vegetables into my Dutch oven pot and cook on medium-high until the consistency of tomato paste. Okay, then once thickened, add the broth. Okay, so I'm guessing when they say add the vegetables, that means the onion, the garlic, and the roasted tomatoes pureed. So I'm going to go ahead and just dump this into my pot. All right, oh, I knew that was going to splatter. I knew it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and dump this back in here. Oh my God, you see how hot that was? Wow, that was hot. Ew, that looks like mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness, that looks gross. Wow. This thing is really hot. Damn, that is hot. Ooh, I can't even hold it, y'all. It's so hot. Alright. Shoot, you know what I just remembered? My can opener does not work. Well, we're going to give it a try anyways. I still have it, but that's the only one I have. Okay, I'm surprised it's working. This can opener is rusty and it's old. I need to get a new one. But I'm trying to find a good pink one. I know, everything has to be pink. If I'm switching it out, I want everything to be pink and white in my kitchen. Okay, so this is the fire roasted tomatoes I got. I got the one with garlic flavor in it. You can get plain. Whoa. Okay. Trying to get it all in there. Go ahead and close this. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and puree the tomatoes. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's go ahead and add this to our pot. Remember, we already pureed the onion and garlic. So now we're going to add the can of fire roasted tomatoes pureed in there. Looks like tomato soup. I'm going to put this to the side because I don't know if I'm going to need this for the peppers or not. Put that to the side. And now it wants us to turn the fire back on. So I'll have the fire back on medium. And it wants us to cook this down until it's like a thick paste. So yeah, add pureed vegetables to Dutch oven and cook on medium-high heat until the consistency of tomato paste. Alright, so I mean it's kind of runny. So let's see if we can just cook this down to thicken it a little bit. And yeah, then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so as you can see, this got a lot thicker. Kind of like tomato paste. Can probably let it go a little bit more, but I'm afraid it's going to start burning. So the time right now is 8:26. Our start time was 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add 8 cups of chicken broth. Right here is 4 cups. Okay, so that's 4 cups. I'm going to add another 4 cups. Okay, another 4 cups. So that is going to be 8 cups of chicken broth. Okay, so that is 8 cups of chicken broth. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a good stir. And then we'll add our canned vegetables. And then I'm going to chop up my chicken. I guess you can use any kind of chicken. I think chicken breast is preferred. But I want to use up these chicken tenderloins in my freezer. And on that recipe, it does not specify how much chicken. So just use however much you want. Just use your own judgment, okay? I think also what you can also do is buy one of those rotisserie chickens from the store that's already cooked. Get all the meat off the bones on that, and you can use that also. I know some people do it that way, but I'm just going to go ahead and use raw chicken and just let it cook in my sauce, my soup. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 can of drained corn. I went ahead and drained all the water in that. Here I have 1 can of black beans, drained and rinsed. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my seasonings. I have chili powder here and ground cumin. It does not say how much of each to put, just as to your liking, I guess. I'm not really sure how much to add in here, honestly. So we're just gonna start off with a little bit. I mean, honestly, I just really do not know. Since I do not have my chicken in here yet, I could go ahead and give it a little taste test since I don't have no raw meat in here just yet, which I might just go ahead and do and see what else I need to add to it. All right, so I'm gonna try a little bit of this and see how much more seasoning I need. Ooh, definitely need more seasoning. Give that a good stir, and we're going to try this again so I know where I stand with the seasoning before I add the raw chicken meat. Okay, it's getting better. Still need some more chili powder. I also need to add the peppers, the can of little green chilies. That's going to give it some flavor. Yeah, that's a lot better. So yeah, if you don't know how much to add, just do what I did before you put your raw chicken meat in. Do all the other steps, add your seasoning, see where you stand, then you add your raw chicken. Okay, so I got this small can of green chilies. I don't think I need to puree that. I'm just going to add that in as is. Okay, so I have most of my ingredients in here. I'm going to do another little taste test since I added the chilies and see how it tastes. Yep, tastes like chicken tortilla soup. All I'm going to do now is I have my chicken tenderloins. That's the type of chicken I'm going to use. I just wanted to use up what's in my freezer. I'm going to go ahead and cut these up into bite-sized chunks. Then I'm going to add them into my chicken tortilla soup. Okay, so I chopped up my chicken tenders. Yeah, I used chicken tenders. I added it into my soup here. I think I had the perfect amount. It just seems like a perfect consistency right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, so that looks like it's going to be the perfect amount. I'm going to go ahead and continue to cook this until my chicken is completely, thoroughly cooked through. Over here, I have my cilantro. I'm going to go ahead and chop up so I can have that ready to garnish my bowl of chicken soup, chicken tortilla soup when I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and chop that up. And then in a little bit, I need to go ahead and add a thickening paste of flour and water to my soup mix. And yeah, we're just going to wait for it to get done. And it smells good and it looks delicious. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make a thickening paste. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to add some water. Sorry, my dog's barking here. You don't have to add all of this. It might make it a little too thick. So we're just going to add a very little bit, just little by little. This is going to help thicken up your soup. Yeah, make sure you add little by little until you get the consistency that you like. Looks like milk. Okay, so I'm just going to add it by a tablespoon. We're going to start off with that and see how it goes. Okay, so now I have my meat thermometer. I'm going to check the temperature of my chicken. I believe it needs to be at least 165 degrees, which I think all of them is checking out, if I can remember correctly. So yeah, it's very important. You want to check the temperature of your meat as you're cooking to make sure it's thoroughly cooked. Now I'm adding lime juice. Okay, so I got me a tiny little bit in a little salsa bowl because I need to do a taste test. The chicken is thoroughly cooked. I checked with a meat thermometer, and yeah, it smells good. It looks good. The couple of sips I did try, it was good. I just want to like let this cool off and really take a bite of it to see where it stands, see if there's anything else I need to add to it. But yeah, that looks really good. And that thickening paste that I put in there, I ended up putting the whole thing, and I think it came out pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna let this cool off so I can really like take a good bite of it and really be able to taste it without burning my mouth too much. I really like having my recipes laminated because I just put this on my dirty countertop where that thickening paste was and it spilt. So I had to like hose it off in the sink. But let me go ahead and show you guys this recipe if you want to go ahead and take a screenshot of it while we let that little taste test bowl cool off. Okay, so chicken tortilla soup. Like I said, I do not know where she found this recipe. So this is all of your ingredients, your directions, and then the rest of the directions on the back. So you can top it with cheese, avocado, cilantro, or tortilla strips. I have the cheese, I have the cilantro, and I have the tortilla strips. I do not have avocado, but that's what I want to put on mine anyways, not the avocado. So yeah, really quick, if you want to take a screenshot, I hope it's not blurry, then you can probably just zoom in on your phone. But yeah, this is coming out really good. Okay, so this did cool off some. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Piece of chicken. Wow, this is good. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my bowl because it's ready, and I'm going to do all my toppings, and this is gonna be a really good meal. Okay, so I got cheese, I got my chopped up cilantro, tortilla strips, and lime juice if I want to add more lime juice to it. Just gonna do a little bit of cheese. I don't want too much cheese in mine. Cilantro. Tortilla strips. There you have it. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe add a little bit of more of the cilantro on top. Okay, so there you have it. Homemade chicken tortilla soup. I'm going to go ahead and fix my daughter a bowl, and we're going to sit down and eat. Also, this, since I have a huge pot of it, we can go ahead and freeze it so it does not go bad, and we can just pull out, you know, a small container at a time, unthaw it, and have that for another dinner. But yeah, so chicken tortilla soup. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you made it this far in the video, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. Leave me a like, a comment, and share this video with a friend. Any kind of engagement with this video really does help out this channel. And yeah, so if you enjoy this type of content, clean with me, cook with me, any kind of homemaking videos, mom vlogs, fun day outs, back to school videos, all sorts of videos like that. If you like that type of content, oh, and like hauls and grocery hauls, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm just so glad to have you here. So please introduce yourself in the comments down below. And yeah, thanks for watching.